Using these techniques, I was able to manifest my friends, guys. I was able to manifest my friends in 4 days, and I'm still friends with them. That is powerful. Welcome back, beautiful souls, to the channel. I'm Shika, your conscious mentor, and today I will be going over how to manifest a friend and have them chase you. I know going through spiritual awakenings and expansion, that just means sometimes people that we've been with, even for the whole time of our life, we just outgrow friendships, and that's part of life. It's meant for us to evolve. Every day we're evolving, we are different, and as you go through this conscious expansion, you might have noticed that you don't connect with certain friends anymore, or maybe that just the friendships just broke out, or perhaps that something happened and you found out that this is not a friendship that is serving me. Now, where do I get started and actually manifest new friends? How do I manifest new friends, especially at a time where I need them the most? So today I'm going to give you the most confidence into manifesting your friend easily and quickly with these 5 steps. I'm really excited because if I knew those steps when I was starting my spiritual awakening and expansion, I'm sure that I wouldn't have felt so lonely, and I don't want you to feel that way. By the way, I'm your friend, so let's just start with that. But all this to say, I'm really excited to do this video. Before we get into the video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, as well as put notification bells. I do 3 or more videos every single week. I also do new moon and full moon healings with you guys to help you have access to doing your shadow work, support, and really just being your mentor here, your friend that you need throughout this journey. Today's subscriber of the day is Third World Studios. Thank you so much for your lovely comment and being part of this family. I am so grateful for each and every single one of you, and the fact that I get to mentor you, help you expand, and just really help you throughout your shifts in your life. So with that said, let's get into manifesting some new friendships. So the first thing is, I know when you're starting to manifest new friends, whether it is that you feel like there's so many things in your life that you don't have control of, or perhaps that you're an introvert and it's really hard for you to make friends. I know for me, being an adult, being someone in this time of my life where I'm expanding so much, I'm conscious of my expanding, that it's even that much harder than it seems to find friends, and actually find friends that you can have deep conversations besides, hi, how are you? And just really having a support and a two-way relationship. So the first thing is, number 1, release the old friends and relationships to allow them to get off the pedestal. This is crucial, and I'm going to go into why this is important, even in a time of fear that you might be feeling right now, to release those friends. When you are manifesting a specific friend and having them chase you, we have to understand that our environment, our energy, and even the people that are in our life is what helps us attract those friends in the future. So if you have a friend, for example, that is toxic, always expands about their ex-boyfriends, they're always the one that's always calling you for something. We all have that friend. If you know what I'm talking about, comment down below. Whatever it is, you don't have time for this. Like, we don't have time for this. You don't have time for that energy, and it's exhausting. It truly is exhausting. It just feels like it's a one-way street. And this friend is someone that you've known for a lot of your life, maybe through high school, uni life. They've gotten you through it all. But at this time, it feels like they're not there for you, and it just seems more and more toxic, more and more draining every time you guys hang out. Well, with that draining energy, without that energy vampire feeling, if you keep that person waiting until you get that next friend, you're actually going to attract that next friend to be just like that person, because you hold the energy of being that nurturer and being that person that they can just lean on and expect to be there. So the first and foremost thing is, we need to take that person off a pedestal. As scary as it is, you have to understand that you are always divinely guided, and sometimes you need someone to remind you throughout this journey that we are always guided. So number 1 is to release that friend, to let that go, and understand that saying no to a friendship is actually helping both of you. It truly is. If you're only giving a part of your energy to that friend, then is that actually being helpful to the friend? Is it actually being, you know, genuine in the relationship? Most likely not, because you're not actually being your authentic self. You are burning out. You are using all of your energy, and that is abandoning your emotions emotions of having a friend and having access to a friend, because it's your divine right, that will support you and have the qualities that you are looking for. So releasing those friends, and that's simply like by sitting down and perhaps just meditating with yourself for 5 minutes and understanding that if I ever abandon my emotion, or if I'm ever in a relationship that allows me to abandon my emotions, that is not a healthy relationship, and I need to get myself out of that relationship. So the first thing is to ensure that you allow yourself to sit down with your emotions and notice and say, how is this person, how are these friendships affecting me? And does it bring value to me right now in my life? If it doesn't, then that's an opportunity for you to be like, okay, I need to release that. I release, I let go, and it is so. Type that down below. I release, I let go, it is so. I am no longer abandoning my emotions, and I have to think about my well-being, number one. This is important to even be a good friend and to attract a good friend. What we are is what we attract, and we have to make sure that we don't have that toxic energy in our space. And once you've done that, then sit with that friend and say, hey, look, I love you. I think you're a great friend. We've gone through a lot, but I've recently felt like our friendship has fell out. And I think it's best for both of us that we separate in friendship. Like, this is not the time. And I know it sounds like a breakup, but truly that's how you have to disconnect the cord, detach. And I'm gonna leave my video here on how to detach using the law of attraction. This is a great video to give you just more information, help you out throughout this journey, because I know I've been there and it is hard, but I can't stress enough. I've never ever regretted a relationship or a friendship that I had to step away from, because I knew that I had to cut that cord for my own well-being. So once you've let go and you've released, you're probably feeling this sense of like, okay, where do I go from here, Shika? I've told that friend that I've let go, or maybe you're watching this video and you've already done that and now you're just ready to, attract that friend. So the second step on how to manifest a friend and have them chase you is by scripting out your new friend. And this is so powerful. Even if you don't know the name of the friend, you don't know what they look like, just scripting out what personality they are. What type of friend do you want? Do you want them to be genuine? Are they someone that loves bubble tea like you do? Is it someone that you can talk about crystals and like laugh around about it and they actually get you? Like, what type of qualities do you want in this friendship? Because this is important. It has to align with our dimension. And I'm really important for you with the scripting, because this is where people manifest friends and they find out that they're like, wait, this friend has this quality, but they don't have this one. It's because you never spoke to the universe and was specific on what you wanted. So go to the T, what you're doing with them, maybe the fun vacations you guys do, how they get you, how they support you with you and your relationship. There's someone that can talk to, someone that you can help, someone that doesn't drain your energy, someone that supports you, someone who's your cheerleader in life, a healthy friendship, really sitting with yourself and saying, what do I need in a friendship? How do I need to be supported? How do my guides and my spirit team support me? And how aligned do I want that in my friendships? That is so important. And knowing that you're worthy of that too, because coming from sometimes a toxic friendship, we go back to our shadow being. And that's why I really talk about here on the channel that shadow work is so important. It's so crucial, because if we aren't aware of our shadow, if we're not aware of like where maybe our insecurities are being triggered or where this friendship was actually harming us, then it makes it harder for us to understand what we're not looking for and what we are looking for. So this is where your shadow can come in and help you. And I know a lot of people talk about connect with your higher self, light. That's great. I'm a Reiki master. I understand that is important. But at the same time, we need to look at our shadow, which is why I really apply different, healing modalities like shamanic and plant medicine and other things as well in the mix, because we have to understand our depth of our darkness to understand our light. And the darkness is where you were with that toxic friendship that you just released and how you're starting a fresh slate for this new friendship. That's what's going to help you bring that law of attraction energy, is by being that friend, not acting as if you have that friend when you're scripting. Acting is it happening right now, not acting at all. It is happening right now. You already have those friendships with those personalities. You're going on those vacations. They're supporting you. They're there for you. Whatever the personality and the actions that you want in this friendship. Number 3, dance. This literally helped my manifestation. When I was able to dance for the friendships I had and got excited, I put my favorite song, maybe some Spice Girls, maybe some, you know, I don't know, whatever it is, what's it called again? What's her name? I'm forgetting her name, but I love her song. Whatever song it is, just play a music, play a high vibe energy music. It could be even manifestation hertz or shamanic drumming or ecstatic music. Dancing, vibration is everything. And when we can increase our vibration, especially after releasing a toxic relationship to heighten to that level of that manifestation, we are getting that manifestation. That manifestation at that point, we hit this point of complete belief and it is actually happening. It is so, it is now. So when we dance, it's a great way to release and kind of celebrating that friend, celebrating this friendship, celebrating gratitude for them. It is so powerful. It also allows you to release any stagnant energy in your body, because if there is still that residual toxic energy from the past friendships, this dancing is going to make you feel free. It's going to make you actually release any, you know, feeling of self-consciousness that you can't manifest this friend, because you can. It will empower you. Practice in history, our ancestors used to shake, used to dance in order for us to celebrate our manifestations. And it's something that I do want to talk about more on the channel because it is very powerful. So dancing of excitement and holding in space and just saying, I am so excited, as if you just came back from vacation with that new friend, as if you just went for lunch with that new friend, as if you just vented to that friend saying how amazing they are and how many cool things you're going to do and how boss babe you are, boss you are of doing your business and all of those things. You want that friend to be your cheerleader, but also your support. You know, not someone that you rely on per se, but someone that you can go to if you do need that extra support. So dance, celebrate, do those things, get excited, because your friend is not, you're not acting as if, you're acting as now. It is right now. And this is very, very important for people to successfully manifest and have them chase you, because at that point, you're going to send a message to the universe through that dancing saying, oh, this is happening right now. We need to get this friend in this dimension, in this 3D world with her 5G energy or his 5G energy right now. And it's going to allow us to expand that. So dance of excitement, celebrate as we do, as you know, as your soul knows, to allow you to really take that in as if you just did that 5 minutes ago. You just did that amazing thing that you wanted to do, that you scripted about with your best friend. Number 4 on how to manifest a friend and have them chase you: visualization. Now, I'm gonna say this right now. You've noticed that all of the techniques I've shown you so far on how to manifest a friend and have them chase you are various different ones. Some of you might be able to visualize more. Some of you might love the scripting. Some of you might like the dancing. We all learn differently, but the one thing that's important is we're hitting all of our gifts at this point. We're hitting the knowing, all of our senses, the knowing, the feeling, the emotion, the visualization, everything, the writing, the memorize, everything. We're holding in every emotion and we're enhancing and really empowering every sense of us to make sure that every sense of our being, our soul and our body self, our soul self, our shadow self, our higher self, our present self is in the same energy. And this is great because then we can go back to the first step of releasing if we do find ourselves holding that space where we cannot hold the space of being as it is right now. And feel free to come back to this first step. If you need to go back and release that toxic fight that you had with your friend, take a second, do this before visualizing, okay? This is very important. So visualize for 5 minutes of your friend manifesting. You don't need a face. You just need to see yourself on this awesome trip with your best friend, or perhaps going on lunch, or just seeing how you feel and what your energy is with this person. You might even see this like energy of a blob of the person. That's what I tend to see when I manifest people or people from the future, or sometimes I actually see their faces depending on what your gifts are. So just feeling that. And for some of you that maybe you're still working on the visualization, which is totally fine. It took me a bit of time to do that. You will still feel the energy. And if you're sitting there visualizing, take time to practice. I'm gonna link a video here on how to visualize better with manifesting and meditations, because this is gonna really help the game for you guys. So bring that visualization. With visualizing, it makes our mind intuitively know and act in the now. It is right now that this friend is here. It is right now that we are having lunch. It is right now that they are supporting me. It is right now that I am supported and I am not lonely, and I know that I have an abundance of relationships. Type that down below for your mantra. I have an abundance of relationships and friendships in my life. I have an abundance of relationships and friendships in my life. I have an abundance of relationships and friendships in my life. With this energy, you can hone that in. And with that, that is power. That is power, okay? So keep that in mind. Visualization is really great of like what you would do with that friend, how that would look like, what type of friendship that is your divine right that you are bringing into this space, into your reality in your life. The last step we have here is gratitude. So bringing gratitude is so important. Why is gratitude important when how to manifest a friend and have them chase you? There are two main steps here. Number one is to ensure that you are actually having that friend and having a healthy relationship with that friend in this space. It also makes sure that you can keep that friend, because a lot of people who manifest are like, woo, great, manifestation, and they just go off on their day. But one of the biggest things I try to incorporate is giving thanks to that space, because if you can give thanks to the universe, they know that you're being grateful for it. Remember that everything is not ever definite, because we are always evolving. Energy changes so quickly. So we have to be grateful. And one thing I love to do sometimes when I'm with my friends, my soul sisters, you guys know who you are, when I talk to them, I'm always telling them in conversation, you know what, I just want to thank you for today. Thank you so much for just being there for me. Thank you so much for holding space for me. Thank you so much for buying me lunch. Thank you so much for that vacation we went to, or the road trip, whatever it is. Because what that's going to do with law of attraction, because you're giving gratitude, you're going to attract, and you're going to also send that energy telepathically to that friend and saying that they're going to be grateful for you. And you're going to then avoid that number one scenario of that friend that just continuously would put energy out on you, and you would never have that space to release your energy or to have a two-way friendship and relationship. It is so important, and it's also healthy, because I know a lot of you guys on here are empaths. I know you guys have your gifts. I know you guys are conscious and aware, and it is important for us to be aware of our energy and understand what our energy needs. So giving gratitude, giving thanks for the little things that you do, and you can do this while you're manifesting, of like when you're visualizing those events, and what you're doing is giving thanks to it. I like to sit there and say, thank you for the lunch you just bought me. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for just being amazing. Like, thank you for being, thank you for existing. Like, that gratitude, even just saying this with you guys, that energy is really important. And it's something that I've always done, even before getting deep into energy healing. It was just something that all my friends, you guys know who you are, I always say thank you. And I think it just comes from my teachings as well. But I would be that friend that after hanging out, I would text them and say, thank you so much for today. I just want to let you know that. And, you know, we all need love. Like, at the end of the day, love is really what we're looking for. We're looking for that support. We're looking for knowing of existence. And that existence that we have in our being is important based on the environment, the energy that we hold for other people. And this is where I get into manifestation even deeper, another layer deeper. When we are manifesting and having a friend chase us, if we're able to understand who we are in the mirror, who we are, and what energy we align as an individual person, that can allow us to understand how we can shift in our shadow work to help us heighten our vibration every single day. So for example, if I feel that I'm really judgmental about my body and about me and who I am, right? And then I end up attracting friends that are probably very into the way that they look outside, right? That's going to affect me and my energy and make me self-conscious, i.e. affect my solar plexus, which is all about who I am and my identity. So if I can go into my shadow work and maybe do some mirror work, maybe do those things to help empower myself and allow me to feel powerful on my own being, and then knowing that power, saying, hey, I have this power, I have this energy, I am beautiful, I accept my being, I accept my energy, I accept my body, I'm going to attract other people who also have that energy and are healthy and have that accepting of the body. And And I want to let you guys know that this is something that is continuous. Shadow work is continuous, but it really shows that our mirror of who we are in the mirror is really where we see ourselves of our worthiness of relationships. And that's how we get people to chase us. That's how we manifest specific people to chase us, is by knowing where we are in our energy, what we hone, what we attract, what we be. And by knowing our being, really at the end of the day, is really what helps us manifest. And that's why people say, oh, why all of a sudden after not dating, all these people want to date me? Why all of a sudden after all of the work I've done, people now want to be my friend? It's because they feel that energy. But it's up to you. It's up to you to respond to the universe. And that's what we're doing here. We're sitting, we're scripting, we're communicating through script with the universe what we want, and we're honing that in. And through that, through manifesting, through visualization, the person just attracts to us. By using these techniques, I was able to manifest my friends, guys. I was able to manifest my friends in 4 days, and I'm still friends with them. That is powerful. So the next question I'm going to get from you guys in the comment section is, Shika, how often do I do these 5 steps? I would suggest once a week. If you really want to manifest your friend and you feel like doing it 3 times a week, do it as many times as you want, but do it once a week and really hone in that energy. Obviously, if it's a full moon or it's a moon energy and you want to bring that in and use that conscious energy, do that. But I would highly suggest once a week minimum, maybe a Monday to start your week. I personally did it like day in, day in, just for a few minutes, like for 4 days straight. There might be weeks that you do that, but at minimum should be once a week of honing that. And then you just let it, set it, forget it, and live in the mind and the energy as you do have those friends in your life throughout the week. So I really hope you guys love this video on how to manifest a friend and have them chase you. This is a powerful, powerful technique. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, as well as put notification bells, and let me know down below, what type of friend are you attracting? Let me know. Let's support each other in our manifestations here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.